McEnroe leads 3-1.
So far, McEnroe has been serving much better than he did yesterday against Lendl.
Hadn't lost a point on his serve yet.
We are experiencing technical difficulties with the sound portion of our broadcast. Please do not adjust your set.
That makes it 4-1 McEnroe. First eight by Lendl, he took a little something off of that.
That still goes pretty fast.
Sure does.
So if you do that and get a much higher percentage, then you're certainly going to be more effective. I expect we'll see a fair number of double faults out of Lendl today because of the pressure McEnroe puts on your second serve.
Watch McEnroe moving in now, inside the ball. It's an awful pressure to have to face, isn't it? And then you start thinking, well, gee, I better get my first serve in.
The other thing is, too, that when a fellow like Lendl takes a pretty big swing at it, a pretty long backswing, and when you rush like that, you don't have time to make that long swing and be accurate and consistent with it.
That would be a good tactic, Tony, to serve and volley maybe a third of the time. It's not a...
Or half and just mix it up some.
Yep. Just keep him guessing a bit. I think a serve and volley on the second serve every now and then will keep him guessing too. Got to do something. You can't just let the opponent chip and charge you all day.
And McEnroe's not chipping either. He's drilling it and coming in.
That is a heck of a return, you know, when you're moving forward like that and to be able to generate that amount of power.
McEnroe 7-3 Grand Slam finals. Lendl 1-6. Won the French.
Well, you read that perfectly then.
U.S. Open finals. McEnroe's won 4 and lost none. Ivan this is his 4th U.S. Open final. He has not won one yet.
4-2 McEnroe in the first.
McEnroe leads 4-2.
See McEnroe call for an extra ball. He looks and he wants to get the ones that are the fastest. I mean, the nap is not puffed up on as much, so they can serve it better.
9 U.S. Opens for John McEnroe. 50-4, his record.
Didn't Jimmy Connors break the record during this tournament? Vic Seixas had won 75 matches.
Right. Jimmy has 77 now. That's the record among the men.
Ivan's parents, both tennis players.
30 love.
A shot like McEnroe just hit there, he took very little backswing. And do you think he gets a lot of power, Tony, with that loose restring? He's got it strung, a mid-sized racket strung at about 45 pounds, which is incredibly loose.
No question, he gets the slingshot or trampoline effect. Ball sort of sinks in and is thrown out. That's why he doesn't have to take as big a swing. It amazes me how he can control the ball as well as he does.
Ivan started to argue and then quickly changed his mind. 40 love. 5 straight years McEnroe has been seeded number 1.
Well, Lendl still hasn't won a point, but he's played 2 good points in that game, in this game so far. That backhand return, although it missed, would have given him a lot of confidence.
That would have too.
And the passing shot he tried earlier in the game that hit the top of the net and just bounced out was well hit also.
Game McEnroe.
That makes it 5-2 McEnroe in the first set.
McEnroe leads.